Hi everyone and welcome to Billy Fitzgerald Golf, and today we're going to get you out of the bunker. We're going to work with setup, what we need to do and prepare before the shot, understand what's happening with the shot, and then we're going to hone in on a specific detail I think that's not a lot of us are doing. It can help a lot of us understand what we're doing in the bunker. I think a big deal is getting the concept right and then creating a picture and executing to that picture. So the first thing we want to do is look at setup. Obviously this is a different shot because there's no ball to club contact. So our setup's going to be a little different. The very first thing that we want to look at is observe what's happening with this golf club. We're not going to be hitting it on the face. We're going to be using this bounce. Okay, so the bounce of the club is going to hit the sand, and the sand is going to throw the ball up and onto the green. So we have to make sure that the face is open. So the first thing we do, if my face is square, the leading edge is sitting right in the sand. So I need to open the face enough where that leading edge comes up. For most of us, it's a lot more than you think. If you're going to err either way, one way or the other, I'd have you way more open than you think. So make sure that we've got enough of the toe behind the heel. Second thing, our stance is going to be shoulder width apart, and the ball position is going to be just left to center because we want to hit the sand first. You're going to, when the time comes, we're going to dig your feet in. Yes, that's going to give us some stability, but it's going to lower your bottom out point. Okay, so the third thing, with my swing, it has to be long enough to make sure that I have enough speed to get the sand out because I'm not hitting the ball. What I see too many times is people getting short and then trying to help it out. And that's one thing that we're going to get into is this bottom out point. But the shorter you get, the more your body's going to try to help it out. And it's in these angles is what's causing so many people to leave it in the bunker or hit it thin. So again, make sure you have a big enough backswing. I'd rather see you have a too long of a backswing, almost decelerate into this. That would be better than short and try to hurry up and hit it out. So that's what's happening with the setup. Oh, one more thing. If I get over here, when you set up, you want to feel like the handle of the club is a little bit more behind the ball. And if anything, you're leaning left a little bit, okay? The last place you want to be is handle forward, leaning away, okay? Because that's going to put the club right into the sand. Now this leaning left part is, I think, what freaks people out a little bit because they see this big lip. We got to get it onto the green, and leaning left. Well, how is that possible? How am I going to get it out there? Well, this leaning left, all we're doing is we're working with your low point in the swing, the bottom out point. So again, if I get into the ball here, the more I lean this way, the more my bottom out point, so this shoulder drops, and the more this is going to go, my club is going to enter the sand way too far behind. That's why most of us hit it fat. We need to lean left so we feel like the club enters the sand just before the ball and splashes it out. So what we're going to work on today very specifically is we're going to get into a good setup position, and we're going to tilt left a little bit and feel like you work the handle under. And almost feel like the grip works back and the face works up and under. So we're leaning left to get our low point down so the club is moving down. Our ball position is just left to center, so we hit sand first, and we feel like we're almost releasing the face back here. So you feel like you release it back here, so by the time you hit it, we have all that bounce on the club. The last thing we want to do is feel like we get here and go over the top. You want to lean left, open up, and slide the face under. So let's hit a couple with no golf ball. This is one thing that I like to do, and I would urge you to do at home, is that if I drew a line here, right, and I took a ball and I just had some impressions here, impressions here, impressions here. Okay, so I set up, let's say I set up to this impression. So with the line, I can see it's just left to center. I'm going to lean left a little bit. I'm going to make that big backswing and slide the face under. Big backswing and slide the face under. So you can see I didn't take a whole bunch of sand, and I entered right before that line. And that's more of what we want to do. So we clip the sand. We don't take too much sand, but we don't hit the ball. Again, lean and left, slide the face over. Let's hit one. So again, we'll open the face and then grip it. Open the face, then grip it. Then our ball position is just left to center. Dig your feet in. That lowers my bottom out point. I would also choke down on this just a little bit. Dig your feet in. We're going to lean left, right? Open up and slide the face under. So again, we lean left, open up, slide the face under. So you can see that ball had quite a bit of spin. It's not going to hit and run out because, again, my bottom out point, I'm leaning left. Open up, slide the face under. So again, you feel like you're releasing the face way back here. We'll hit one more. So again, to go through that again, dig your feet in. Face is just left to center, or ball position is just left to center. Again, open the face, dig my feet in, so I'm just gonna lean left, long enough swing, and slide the face under. But keep leaning left. You have to trust that low point. Lean left, open up, slide the face under. Do one more. Here's what a lot of us are going to want to do. We're going to lean left and get here and back up out of it. See, that club is going to enter way over here. So to help you with that, I would lean left and hit a couple left foot, right toe. Open up and again, slide the face under so you can't back up into this foot. So again, left foot, right toe. Left foot, right toe, and feel like you're leaning left a little bit. Open up and slide the face under. So I can't back out of it. So make sure your setup's right and make sure your concept's right. You're not trying to help this by making your tilts go so far back that the club either enters the sand or we hit it thin. You have to stay left and trust it. This is going to take some practice to gain some confidence with this. So lean left, so even if I'm face on, you're going to lean left this way and feel like you stay left and slide the face underneath, so you feel like you're releasing it back here and get the bounce working underneath. So do this. These bunkers you'll get out no problem, but you've got to commit. Don't chicken out when you get down to this ball. Keep leaning left. Go practice it. I know it's going to help you out. Hi everyone, like and subscribe to my channel, Billy Fitzgerald Golf, for all tips on golf. If you'd like a live lesson or want to send me a message, visit me at billyfitzgeraldgolf.com.